Hey, I grabbed him some lunch, burgers, fries, drink. He's probably hungry.
Nah, take that back. You know I got 3 other kids in here. You can't just feed one and skip the
This
rest.
is for my son. I can't afford to feed everybody every time.
It already raises questions when someone expects an ex-partner to cover major expenses like children's food. But when there's still dissatisfaction afterward, it highlights how complicated expectations and communication can become today. We're looking at some of the most intense relationship moments making the rounds. You won't want to miss how these situations unfold.
Hayden?
Yeah.
He's 1 month.
So he only 1 month old?
Yeah, he's gonna be 2 months in 3 days.
Oh, so why you ain't tell me you had a 1 month old?
I have to tell you
Huh?
what.
But we on a date. I think that's something you should tell me.
You seen the stroller?
Yeah, after you pulled up here, I was already sitting down waiting on you. I mean, you told me you had,
What?
not a baby. You didn't tell me that's what was taking you so long. And then you come here, you order all this food, all these drinks. You got this baby. How are you drinking and you have a 1 month old?
You know, they say that that's just a myth with the whole drinking, transferring to the milk and all that. Okay?
I'm just confused though. You never told me you was bringing what's the baby name?
Hayden.
Hayden.
And he has a twin, Braden.
He has a twin?
But Braden's 1.
So you have a 1-year-old and a 1 month old?
Yeah.
And you already on a date?
Already? Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
The most striking part is her saying she didn't feel the need to share that information. By that logic, it raises bigger questions about what should or shouldn't be communicated before a date. In many people's view, something as significant as having a child is worth mentioning early on, since it can affect expectations and compatibility.
On a date last night, me and my 8 kids, and the man left us at the table.
I could think of 8 reasons why he might have left you at the table, but go on.
Talking to this man for a few months now, or whatever like that. He knew I had 8 kids. He wanted to take me out on a date. He was already at the restaurant, and I was like, yeah, I'm home, getting me and my kids together. He did not say anything.
Because one would assume that you're getting your kids ready to be dropped off at a babysitter's house while you go on your date.
We get to the restaurant, he then says, why did you bring your kids? Sir, why wouldn't I bring my kids? You need to get to know me and my kids, especially on our first date.
Oh, so you just be letting anyone around your kids?
Y'all, please tell me why this man went to the restroom and never came back. Left me and all 8 of my kids at the restaurant.
Again, I could think of 8 reasons why he didn't come back.
Mind you, I did not have any money.
You went on a date with your 8 kids with no money, expecting this man that you've never met before to pay for you and your 8 kids. Got it.
I had to call my mother and my baby daddy so that they could send me money to pay for me and my kids.
Called your mom and your baby dad.
There's a lot going on in that situation, but one of the main issues is the expectation around who would pay. When that isn't discussed up front, it can quickly lead to confusion or tension. Showing up with a large group without clear communication would likely catch most people off guard and change the dynamic of what was expected to be a simple outing.
Me and my girlfriend went out last night for drinks at a bar in Dallas. And I just want to say, what happened? What happened with the chivalry? You see that bar? You see the bar full of men sitting down, literally just watching women in heels stand up. What happened to the man? I'm so not used to this, and I never will.
I didn't notice many women in that setting, but in most places, if you politely ask someone for a seat, there's a good chance they'll be understanding. Sometimes it just comes down to approach. Being respectful can make situations like that a lot easier.
A little leery about meeting up with you, but thank you for coming out for brunch. This was a great situation.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Are we all ready for the check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we together or separate?
It's gonna be separate. Yeah, separate.
Separate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I thought when we talked that you had the understanding of, what we was doing. We was just coming out to meet and,
You didn't give me no heads up about that though.
I mean, I thought that I don't know what made you think I was supposed to be paying.
You asked me to come and meet you for brunch today.
But it was a first meet and greet. So why would you think that I'm automatically paying just because I asked you to meet you?
Like, you gotta be joking.
I initially didn't even want to come here. You suggested.
I think I can give you guys a couple minutes selling this out.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. No, I mean, I hope you.
I'm paying my way.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I want you guys to come and call me an Uber.
Well, whoever's gonna pay for your Uber, and they need to send some money to my Cash App to take care of this meal because I'm not.
Sit down.
Listen.
You got me messed up.
You got me all the
Wow. Well.
Nice meeting you, buddy. Take care.
All right.
It's surprising how quickly her mood shifted in that moment. Everything seemed fine at first, but once the topic of payment came up, the energy changed completely. Situations like that often highlight how different expectations can quickly turn a good moment into an uncomfortable one.
Kid with you. What's up with that? So hold on. So you just brought me out to take you and your kid out to eat?
Damn right. Yep. Use your money, your pocket.
I mean, so you really brought your son on a date? I mean, come on, man. And you're gonna order appetizer, you order everything, whatever. So what are we supposed to be doing after this? I thought we had plans after the date. Okay, bet. That's what's up. So you don't hear me now?
That tastes
Yo.
We're talking.
Look, you've been on this date talking to your son the whole time. I didn't even know you were gonna bring a kid with you. What's up with that? So hold on. So you just brought me out to take you and your kid out to eat?
Damn right. Yep. Use your money, your pocket.
So what we doing after this? Are we dropping him off to his daddy's or what? What are we doing?
Nope.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Peace. Excuse me, sir. Hey, can you go ahead and split that?
This comes across as a very unusual date, mainly because the interaction isn't really happening between the two adults. Instead, the focus shifts elsewhere, which makes the situation feel off. Bringing someone along without mentioning it beforehand can also catch the other person by surprise, especially on a first meeting where expectations are usually clearer.
Asked me if I was ready for a serious relationship. So to answer that, my aunt suggested this. To start to say, yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious for somebody to take care of my mortgage. I'm serious for someone to take me on vacation. I'm serious about meeting someone that wants to pay a car note and my insurance, that wants to pay my phone bill, my electricity, my internet, that wants to pay for me to get my hair, nails, and lashes done when I want to get them done. Seriously ready for somebody to put gas in my car every Sunday. I'm seriously ready for somebody that, wants to be a stepdaddy. Well, real daddy these days. I don't believe in step.
Nah, see, they try to make it seem like it's glorious to get used. And that's not the play no more. And guys are smart. They're very, very smart. Like, you can't even run this play if you are the baddest chick. If you are a Los Angeles 10 or a Miami 10, you can't run this play no more. Because guys is woke up. So, of course, there's going to be some simps. But she started throwing all of this extra stuff in. And I'm going to tell you, of course, you already know what the biggest red flag was. Being a step what? A step crash dummy? Where his real daddy at? You know, I'm always wondering why these women don't go back to the children's father, or how they were not able to vet effectively for the man that they wound up having children with. But then they want somebody to come in and step in and play daddy to, if it's a small child, it's just as bad as if it's a big child. If it's bigger, it's probably more likely to be getting out soon. So you got to come in and you got to play step baby daddy, step crash dummy, play another man's save game. And then you got to fill up her car, right? Because look, they didn't say nothing about love. They didn't say nothing about, honor, relationship, God-fearing. They didn't say anything about humility. She didn't say nothing about what she would do to add value into the relationship for a person that's willing to fulfill all of these roles. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling the guy that he should be filling these roles, but I'm just saying the sentiment is just evil. I think women are evil, right? Today, the ones today are evil. 100% they have to be, because no way on God's green earth would you ever see a man phrase or answer a question in this manner. Now, they lucky, because you got to remember, they lose an aura every single day. Every single year, you lose a little bit of.
I can't frame it with labels like that, but I can keep the point in a balanced way. From that description, the focus seems heavily centered on financial expectations rather than building a genuine connection. When money becomes the main priority, it can make a relationship feel one-sided and unsustainable. For many people, that kind of dynamic would be a deal breaker, especially if it doesn't feel mutual or balanced.
This is, you told me that y'all was hungry, that I need something to eat, so I bought
For your child?
I bought food for my child.
What did I say exactly on the page?
What you mean? What did I say? Janae, what do you mean? What did I say?
What did I say to you?
I bought you your kids. I bought food for my child. I only have
but who
one.
all is here?
I only have one, Janae. What
Where
you mean?
are you right now?
I only have one child. What you mean?
Okay, but how many are here that are hungry?
But the other two are not mine. Those are not mine.
So you're gonna let these children starve?
But they're not mine. You can call their daddies. Why you can't? You can call their daddies. Here, do you want the food or not? I mean,
do I want the little bag?
Little bag.
What did you even bring?
Janae, a little bag?
They don't even eat. What is that?
I bought something. You said they was hungry. It doesn't matter what it is. Janae, what you want to do? Like, for real. Do you want the food or not? I'm finna leave. What do you want to do? So listen, you're going to just take the food, or what are you going to do? Thank you. That's how immature you are.
I'd keep this framed around expectations rather than targeting anyone. In co-parenting situations, responsibilities are usually tied to each parent and their child. Expecting one person to provide for children they're not responsible for can create tension, especially if that hasn't been clearly agreed on. That's why communication and clear boundaries matter, so everyone understands what's fair and what's expected.
In order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids. Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year, and you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make $130K or more, then you are out of my league. Second is I don't date men that are younger than me, because for obvious reasons. So if you are 26 and over, then you qualify. You have to have at least 3 cars under your name. Your second car has to have 8 seats, because I have 3 kids. You need to have enough space for my kids. So that's why I require you to have an SUV and a vehicle of your own if you're going to be dating me. Another requirement is that you have to have a property under your name, and you have to be looking into getting your second property. You have to get a home that has 6 rooms, because each of my kids have to be in their own room. So you have to be considerate. Purchase a house that has 6 rooms, because that's only common.
It does come across like her list of expectations is quite detailed, which can make things feel a bit overwhelming in a dating context. When requirements become very specific or demanding, it can naturally narrow the pool of people who fit them, which may make it harder to find a lasting match.
Don't you want to get to know me? A part of me is my kids.
But that's a little too much for the first date. They run all around. You think that's a little too much for the first date?
Do you think that's a little too much? Do you have kids? Do you like kids? You don't like kids? If you don't like kids, that's fine.
I love kids, but I'm saying,
Did I just leave? Huh?
Don't you think that's a little too much?
No, it's not too much. You bought them a couple cheeseburgers. It really ain't even much.
Check, please.
What? We about to go?
Just say check, please.
We're all about to go?
Yeah.
Where we leaving? We going somewhere else after this?
No, I'm not going nowhere.
The kids want to go see a movie. They want to go see a movie.
I'm a cash app.
They want to go see the new Lion King.
Don't
you want to see the Lion King?
You know what? I'm gonna just cash up you the check. Just cash up you the check.
Her reaction seemed to shift quickly once the situation was questioned, which changed the tone of the whole interaction. Moments like that can escalate fast, especially when expectations aren't clear from the start. It highlights how important communication and honesty are to avoid misunderstandings.
The whole world is basically bashing me right now, because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids? I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me. Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids gotta feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty. That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like, I'm not going. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yet you can't feed all my other kids McDonald's though? That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not going for that. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh, well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then, period.
When a breakup happens, responsibilities and expectations usually change. In co-parenting, each person typically has defined roles, so things depend on what's been agreed. And the last clip gets even more interesting.
Your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out
Okay,
again.
and so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and?
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you not bring 2, please?
What's the name, Kiera?
Bring 2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date.
You bring 2 orders.
But I'm saying, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
Their daddy should be feeding them.
She was waiting.
You say you order a steak for your son? How old is he?
He 8.
He ain't eating steak. He eating the same thing I eat. Nah, hell no. I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill.
Give him a
Don't put that on me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well. He paying for all of this today.
I'm not paying for all that. No, I'm not paying for all that.
Yes, you are.
You gonna get.
Adding extra items to the order like sauces or other add-ons can sometimes just come down to personal preference and how someone customizes their meal. In situations like this, people may interpret things differently, but often it's also what makes early dating experiences a learning moment. Helping someone decide what they're comfortable with and what they're not. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments.